Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Joy Nightingale.
And today we've landed right here in Medina, Ohio. You might be saying, what kind of fun attractions do you have stored for us today in Medina, Ohio? I'm glad you asked. Well, you see, everyone has their own favorite holiday. Joy's might be Halloween, but if you look at me, from the hat, the two shirts, mine is Christmas. And they have an attraction here named Castle Noel. That's right, it is one of the biggest year-round Christmas attractions, and I'm so excited. I love Christmas. This video is going to be like a present for you, and going in here is going to be a present for us. So if you like Christmas, if you love celebrating holidays, just having a good time, you should like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell. Comment down below, what was the best Christmas gift you ever got for Christmas? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to go in.
I think so. Let's
Step right up. Let's go for this ride.
That RV doesn't shout Merry Christmas, I have no idea what does.
The RV from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That is our tribute to Cousin Eddie and bad relatives everywhere. They drove that from California here. Not only did they drive it here, it towed behind it the Naughty or Nice globe from the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies 2 and 3 from the center of the castle. In really good shape. It's made out of fiberglass and aluminum. There is no rust on it. The rust, the cracks, the dirt in the window put on in Hollywood for the movie. Above you and behind you there, 2 10-foot tall sculpted statues, the Nutcracker and the Mouse King. Mark Claus's daughter danced in the Cleveland Ballet. She was in the Nutcracker. And he designed and sculpted 2 sets of these. One set was downtown Cleveland in our Tower City Mall. The other set was in the theater district. There was an understanding that if the ballet left town, we'd keep a set. One Saturday afternoon, a flatbed shows up out front. 2 sets are on it. The guy gets on and says, "Where do you want it?" So we refurbished one, kept it here. The other set is back in the theater district where it belongs. Come on in.
We're entering the castle at Castle Noel.
Ah, you notice those reindeer. Everybody notices the reindeer. You know what kind of reindeer those are?
Plastic?
Yeah, they're plastic ones. But Mark in that video talked about window displays. We've got 2 of them in here. This is one of the very first ones that we acquired. This is Santa's mailroom, and this is from Macy's in New York City. Children will come and put their letters to Santa Claus on that conveyor belt. And above you, this is our enchanted clock, and this is from Lord & Taylor in New York City. When we acquired this, basically it had been disassembled. The engineers said, don't waste your time. But when we finally got it assembled, we finally got it to work right, it's going to look like this. This is sort of the pre-game warm-up. Just wait till you see what else we have. Come on in. This is our Hall of Fame, our walls of memories. We've got actors and actresses, movie stars, cartoon characters that have given us tremendous Christmas memories. We got a picture of Ron Howard and his brother Clint on this set of The Grinch. Clint Howard is in every movie that Ron Howard directs. Down here we've got Yoda Claus. That is George Lucas's Christmas card there. And down here, this is really a unique picture. You've all seen the movie The Christmas Story that was filmed here in Cleveland, right? Yeah. Do you all remember the angry elf? You all remember the angry elf that kicked people down the slide? Yeah. Okay. His name is Drew Hosevar. He has worked here from time to time, okay? And on occasion, he will come and reprise his role as the angry elf and kick people down the slide. Now, here's how this works. By the time we all get to the end of that vortex, we're all going to be 9 or 10 years old. Okay? Back to our childhood. Come on in. Oh yeah, we're feeling younger. Merry Christmas and welcome to your childhood. Now this is less than a year old, but this is from Saks Fifth Avenue 2020. Due to the pandemic, Saks Fifth Avenue's theme that year was "This is us, this is how we celebrate." We've got a food truck, we've got a barber shop, we've got Broadway, and we have Dyker Heights. And Dyker Heights is a section of New York City that is Clark Griswold on steroids.
Yeah.
And these are two actual houses in Dyker Heights. You're going to be able to see a lot of the toys that Santa Claus left you under the tree. You're going to be able to say, I remember I had that. Okay? And this is one of the sections I talked about. This is Pardon Our Dust. We have knocked out walls and we have enlarged this, more than doubled the size of this. We've worked 7 months on it. We've got another month left to go on this. But you're about to see, for you gentlemen, ladies, we've got 1,000 Hot Wheels on our Mega Wheel.
Wow. Oh my God. This is one of the
If you look
displays
closely,
I've ever seen.
Cousin Eddie's RV is on there as well. And we're going to be putting a 7-foot G.I. Joe aircraft carrier in there. We've got the Kenner Easy Bake Oven here. These marbles are really neat.
It's working its way down the marble maze.
We've got Operation here.
Could this be our bedroom?
Yeah, right?
Now, when I was a little boy, I had Lincoln Logs, and I don't know of any little boy that didn't always want more Lincoln Logs. I never had enough Lincoln Logs. Going up, Mousecraft.
I missed it.
This is an interesting display. This came to us straight from Hollywood. You've all seen the movie Elf, right? Well, what they did is they morphed everything together and made an Emmy Award-winning made-for-TV movie called Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas. They use stop-motion animation. The puppet, the Buddy the Elf puppet, is right over there, in that case. And he actually had his own seat on a jet from LAX to Cleveland Hopkins, and they drove him here. But on an average day of production, 8 to 10 hours a day using stop motion animation, 7 to 10 seconds. Wow. Because you're shooting basically 1 or 2 films at a time. You move the puppet ever so slowly. But if you look at that set, I know some of you, if you look at the windows and you look at that crowd, you've seen that before. But do you remember Rocket J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle?
Yeah.
Rocky and Bullwinkle? Look at that. The windows, they use those motifs of the Whopper Jaw windows and the crowd to pay homage to what Rocky and Bullwinkle did. Now we are going to go 1985. Dudley Moore started Santa Claus the movie. And that is his costume, is Patch the Elf. They use full-size living reindeer. They use full-size animatronic reindeer, and there is Donner right there. But they also had to design and manufacture, engineer miniature animatronic reindeer. Animatronic reindeer, they had to design, engineer, and assemble all the mechanical aspects in it. Months and months and months. All of that work for this scene. And again, with computer-generated images, it's so much easier. 103 Christmas ornaments. This is a Santa squeeze. Now we were gonna build this vertically, okay? Just going down the chimney like Santa Claus does. Our lawyers got involved though. They mentioned 2 words: gravity and liability. So we build it horizontally. Let me turn. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho!
Oh my God.
Merry Christmas!
Doing the horizontal chimney.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! We actually found a lady here in Cleveland who was in charge of the window displays at Higbee's. And if you're not familiar with Higbee's, that's where they shot the movie The Christmas Story. And she had window displays from the main store downtown Cleveland and all the satellite stores. And all of these were in a warehouse. They were all individually wrapped. We unwrapped them, we dusted them off, we washed them. They wouldn't let Timmy glue anything. And this decked the halls. We saw a movie from 1985. This is 2007, Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick. But instead of decorating a full-size house, they used this. And this has 86,000 fiber optic lights in it. You.
Sing out, shout with joy.
You know what they say in infomercials, don't you? But wait, there's more. Because all of these costumes are from the 1997 version of the Christmas Carol starring Patrick Stewart as Ebenezer Scrooge, and they used vintage fabric for these costumes, and they were actually sewn together in a historically accurate manner. And a lot of people don't realize this, but the book A Christmas Carol was turned into a movie 104 different times. Wow. Which is really amazing, because as far as I know, they haven't changed the ending yet. This velvet coat here is fascinating.
There's nothing that professes to condemn with such severity.
There she is. It's very
in the last
petite.
case, there's some really special costumes in here. One that I'd like to talk about is that beautiful velvet dress. In fact, that fabric's called silk velvet. And when they made this movie, they researched and found vintage fabrics so that they could really create something that fit the period. Silk velvet was made for a long time, but production was stopped at the beginning of World War II. So we know that the fabric to create this beautiful silk velvet dress is over 75 years old.
These little Muppet-like creatures here, again, if you're from Northeast Ohio, we had 4 department stores here in Cleveland: Higbee's, May Company, Sterling Lender, and Halley's. Halley's was the upscale department store, and these were on top of the jewelry cases downtown Cleveland, where everybody got dressed up and went downtown Cleveland to see Santa Claus. Ding-a-ling, how you ding-a-ling with your magic keys. He was the keeper of the keys of Santa's workshop, and when you went to Halley's, you saw Mr. Jingling. The storyline was that on Christmas Eve, Santa Claus lost his keys and Mr. Jingling made him another set, so Santa Claus made him the keeper of the keys to Santa's workshop. But he also wrote a book that was 180 degrees opposite. He wrote a book about Christmas, about a girl in a family who joins the Peace Corps and won't be home, so they said, that's it. We're going to skip Christmas this year. He wrote a book called Skipping Christmas, okay? It was turned into the movie
It's terrible.
Christmas with the Cranks, okay? Not a great movie, but there is one scene in it that we've got that's actually pretty interesting. It starred Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Dan Aykroyd. And it's Christmas with the Cranks right there. They find out that their daughter's coming home, so they've got to put everything up. They aren't going to skip Christmas, and they got to put Frosty up. And there's a line in the movie called Free Frosty! And we are going to take a trip to New York City. We're going to go to 1996 Saks Fifth Avenue, see the most expensive window displays of their time period, the Nutcracker. Then we're going to see how they're completely reimagined 6 years ago, 20 years later, into a land of 1,000 delights. This is 1996. We're on Fifth Avenue, front of Saks Fifth Avenue department store. This is the Nutcracker window. And they actually brought in artists from Paris, France to design this and assemble this. And there are 2 aspects of this. There's the artistry and the attention to the detail. But Maria says, no, absolutely not. I don't want any of that. I want the Nutcracker. And the Nutcracker is on the top shelf. And here is Christmas morning. Christmas morning, Clara has received her perfect present, the Nutcracker. Here's the battle. The battle between good and evil. They've taken the cannon. The rocking horse, they've enlarged the castle. That dark blue sky, very ominous, like watching a thunderstorm roll in. And here's the celebration. The Nutcracker is one. He's celebrating with Clara. We've got the Sugar Plum Fairy. We've got dancers. We've got the restoration here, but we also have what we call the vault, and they're artifacts from other window displays. Everybody doing okay? Tom.
What store were they from?
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Wow, they're beautiful.
It is interesting seeing the motors underneath what made these all work.
Akron and Kansas. We went to New York.
All of these pictures behind it are pictures of window displays. There are no duplicates. We've got Lord & Taylor's Christmas Circus Train. We've got the Magic Telescope. We've got Saks Fifth Avenue Little Souls.
Abominable.
All sorts of toys.
That's a very
This
good
is
question.
beautiful. Look, this
We actually had
carved
some on
book
display. We had
and all the pages forming a paddle boat.
Food truck from Saks Fifth Avenue 2020, complete with parking ticket on it. Okay. Now, and then we've got blocks here from the Grinch, from the classroom that spelled Merry Christmas. And prior to the pandemic, right before the pandemic hit, we found out that the department stores in Toronto, Hudson Bay. Now, the department stores in New York City and elsewhere, they change up their window displays every year. Hudson Bay had these window displays that they put up every year. They were very traditional. They were these little red birds here, the cardinals. They are from Hudson Bay, and these you're going to be going up. Math and
Oh my gosh, this was like one of my favorite displays ever.
Now,
Yeah.
if I taught British Lit. This is the pièce de résistance right here. And we've got another window from this. This is the Platinum Award-winning sweet shop from Lord & Taylor. My wife's favorite are the petite little cheesecakes over there with black and red raspberries. We've got macarons up there. We've got frosted cupcakes, and down below we've got gingerbread men and ladies and orders. And I guarantee you everything in there is absolutely positively sugar-free. Most of these are either put in storage or taken
From
down
when
in
we
the
were there
store.
years ago. It is cool having
Can I help
memories
you
of seeing this in the city
But
and
it's
then
one of
getting to
those
see
things
it
that we
again.
once a year. 1,000 Delights 20 years later to show you how marvelous it is that they were so artistic and so creative. They took the Nutcracker 180 degrees. This is all about the eats and the treats and the sweets of Christmas. The Nutcracker and the Mouse King are in battle, but they're throwing cakes. No matter what color you got, it all tasted the same. You've got ribbon candy, and there's a place here in Cleveland called B.A. Sweeties where you can get all the candy from your childhood. And we've got even more ribbon candy here. We've got peppermints, we got lollipops, suckers, candy canes, we even got gummy bear butterflies. But we've got Mother Ginger here, completely reimagined gingerbread dancers, little risque gingerbread costume there. We've got cups of hot chocolate, we've got a chocolate village, we've got chocolate Christmas trees, Santa Claus.
This sounds like
Yay!
we're dashing through the snow. Galloping all the way. Bells on bobtail ring.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
This is the actual set from Cindy Lou Who's bedroom in the movie The Grinch. Looks to be very sturdy. The dresser, the chair, the bed, the nightstand, the dressing table, it's all foam. This window display here, before we go into the Grand Hall, this is a phenomenal window display. This is from Saks Fifth Avenue Little Souls. Now, little girl down there, the strawberry blonde, her name is Ilsa, and she visits Grandma and the great aunt every day after school.
Oh, wow.
Every castle has a Grand Hall, and Castle Noel is no exception. Now above you, behind you there, that is
I don't
our
know where to look.
castle
This
within
is
the castle.
incredible.
That has 120 miles of fiber optic lights in it. Toy soldiers from Santa Claus too. Now, when we were outside, I showed you the RV that towed the Naughty or Nice globe. There it is. There's the Naughty or Nice globe from the center of the castle. Full-size animatronic reindeer, that is Comet from the Santa Claus movies. Now, the Grinch's sleigh moved only once. Everything else was CGI. Do you remember when they were coming down the mountain and Martha May Whovier and Cindy Lou's mom took the Christmas lights and stretched it across? And the father did that? He had nothing to do with steering it. There was a man underneath it on a snowmobile. We've got a public works vehicle from Whoville that's built on a golf cart. It does run. Now, when they made the movie, Theodore Geisel had passed away. They went to his widow, showed him all of this, showed her all of this. She said he would have marveled at this. He would have loved it. There's a clock radio from Whoville. We've got the beautiful strawberry dress, the Cheermeister trophy, the mayor's lectern. Now, are you ready to go down Santa's mountain?
Yep.
Here he comes. Here he comes. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
So?
All I wanted was a Red Ryder BB gun. The fact that this is the actual slide from A Christmas Story. We just wrote down it. Joy, we wrote down this slide from A Christmas
Wow.
Story.
My mom's gonna be so jealous of me.
I'm so happy.
First slide ride.
Awesome. This is great. I love seeing these windows displays that me and Joy have great memories of walking around in New York City Christmas times, looking at them there, getting to relive those moments, seeing them again today.
And here we have the photos of the people that ride it when they're over 80. And continuations that ride down the slide over 80.
Heading out back to the car. One bag of souvenirs, the other bag's already in the car. That has to be one of the coolest attractions, Christmas related, non-Christmas related, I've ever been to. I love that so much. When you go through that tunnel and it changes you to 10 years old, I feel like that in my soul right now.
They're not kidding. Just because like the window displays totally brought me back from being like a kid and walking around in the city with my mom, my brother, my aunt, my cousin.
Me too sometimes. and they trick you. People don't realize they don't turn you back. You leave there being that 10-year-old kid. That sense of wonder, imagination, the love of Christmas, it stays with you. And it's walking out. This stuff like I don't even know what it is, but like, look, it looks like we have elf shoes and handprints. We have like a little walk of fame. And that's the cool thing. The spot isn't just a built attraction. It's been here for 10 years and it's growing and growing and growing. And I'm like, I love this. Mark Claus's Castle Noel, cool. And you're like, Joe, that has to be one of the greatest attractions you ever showed us. It couldn't get any better. Well, you're wrong. It does. Alien Vacation Mini Golf, 3D Mini Golf. What? Mini golf? All right, let's go put this in the car and then go play some mini golf. I mean, aliens now? We have landed and there's aliens. And you get 3D glasses. Makes it all crazy looking. We've come here for your mini golf. Wearing these glasses is cool. For us, it definitely, seeing the carpet in our hands with the glasses on is going to make this an unusual round of mini golf. First, I don't know if I'm going to wear the 3D glasses.
Oh my gosh.
I think I might get motion sickness trying to play mini golf with 3D glasses.
The pumpkin just looks like it's coming like right at me at the house.
The pumpkin is at you in 3D. Look at this first hole. This is amazing. And we even have Uncle Eddie's van from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation painted. We played so many rounds of mini golf in our days, but I was never able to say I played it in a basement of a church with alien themes underneath a Christmas museum. I love this. Hole number 2 is amazing. We have a sword swallowing alien, swallowing the lightsaber swallower. Classic carnival scene. This hole has to be my favorite mini golf hole I've ever seen in my life. Plus, more than that, it's fun and interactive. I have to get it up and ramp down.
But then there's like
Which shooting gallery am I gonna go?
there's a hole there, there's a hole there. Wait, it moved!
I didn't know we were getting carnival aliens. This is really amazing. Alright. Joy shoots. Look at this. The snake charmer. The alien's getting a special hug from that snake. And it looks like we are literally entering the circus tent. That didn't go as planned. Look at me, I'm all funny in the mirror. Ooh. They found this. Hole number 4, we've been transported to some Mayan temple with this giant speaking Om head. I love each crack is a spot your ball could go. You want to get it all the way to the top. All handmade. This is incredible. Hole number 5. We're going into an ice cave. Joy, you should have brought a coat because we're entering the ice cave. No, Joy, the arrows go that way. Go that
Polar bear.
Hole number 6. We're in the basement of a Christmas museum. Of course, we got our Christmas hole. Ooh, I like that. That bunt cake with the cherry on top and all the fruit. I hope I slay this hole. That has to be a hole in one, right?
You totally slayed it.
Hole number 7, we have this big alien lady in her bodacious bod. It's out of this world, lady.
Oh, I see. Snake points too.
The fact that it's not just the painting, the decorations, but that the carpets are made to match the holes. I've never seen anything like this. That's exactly what I didn't want to go. I know, Joy, Mr. T-Rex scared you. He's got the role in Jurassic Park if I was the casting director. See, it looks like Mark Claus meeting the aliens. Joy just discovered there's directions on the paper. Press the button on the mirror at the endless hallway. Movie prop from Land of the Lost from Will Ferrell. My favorite is straight long cut. It's the prop from Land of the Lost.
Sometimes they design it so if you go through a hole, it aims the ball right into the hole.
I wasn't expecting this room to open up to have like a full like bar area where you get Dipping Dots and premium wines. Ready? Through the tree. I don't think there could be a worse spot to play out of. Oh look, Joy's going around her obstacle. How did I guess? She's like, I'm gonna actually play to serious, not to get stuck behind trees. Is that alien hooking a green hot dog? It is cooking a green hot dog. I'm gonna try to bank it off that. I'm not gonna go.
You're not gonna try to move?
Yeah. Joy. Could I have my birthday party here? Look at all the fun sodas, and there's a fish tank.
Hole number 13.
It looks like we're about to go under the sea. That's where we'll be, just you and me.
That worked.
Please watch them into our ship for a quick scan. We will return them shortly. Thank you.
Did you hear that?
The humans seem to be better at this than others.
The aliens want us to put our glowing spheres on this, hit it up into their ship so they could investigate it.
Alright, let's do this.
They wanted to scan my balls and put it up in their ship. You really got a hold on you. I mean, it's an octopus, but you get the Sesame Street reference. Look, he's trying to hear what's happening in the bathroom. Hole number 16, we made our way to the Egyptian pyramids. You know, I heard rumors the aliens built those actually. Here they're just coming to visit.
Of course.
Is the hole right behind?
It is right in this beetle right here.
Okay. Hit where I wanted, didn't bank to where I wanted. Looking at this pedestal, I feel like I should do like some Indiana Jones, switching something. Joy, I wish it was an idol. I want to grab the idol. Ooh, that might be the trick way. Bounce it off that for the bank. These aliens are like, you're not my mommy! You're my mummy! Hole number 17. It looks like the aliens have left Earth and have made their way back to outer space. What? Look! Santa Claus is an astronaut! Hole number 18, we have the alien in his spaceship pod. It looks like they're all in their pods, gonna get ready to launch. We've come in peace. Do you want some Reese's Pieces? He really does want some Reese's Pieces. He got all excited. It's exactly what I wanted to do with not that much force. Did you use some alien superpower to make my ball jump out of the hole? I always love when this is the 19th hole, but you don't just lose the ball, you get to watch the ball go through some sort of obstacle course, like a Rube Goldberg machine. Always my favorite.
Yes! There you go.
First time!
No.
No, it's just a return the ball.
Alright. Yeah, I see that.
And it does like the whole too.
The decorations in this are so cool. And they have merch. Mini golf courses with merch, even better. Alien Vacation mini golf accomplished. So, I know you all want to know about Mark Claus's Alien Vacation mini golf, the final score. This video is more about theming than the score, but you still want to know, some of you. So Joy got 53, Joe had 57. All is right in the world again. Joy doesn't like when she loses, so I lost. Not on purpose, unintentionally, it happened. Awesome mini golf course. We play mini golf for amazing theming. It by far has to be one of the best themed mini golf courses I've ever seen. The fact that they have custom made carpet to match the holes and that interacts with it, and that you wear glasses if you want, the 3D effects, I couldn't do it, I would get sick, but the 3D effects make little parts look like they're floating and all that. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, I wouldn't doubt anything else after going through Castle Noel, which has to be not just the best Christmas attraction we've ever been to, but one of the best museums attractions I've ever been to. This spot's incredible, but I think we could call it.
I think so.
Castle Noel, been there, done that. Alien Vacation Mini Golf, been there, done that as well. All right, so remember folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. Bear doesn't like snow on the bottom of his feet.